Hello, here's a video tutorial for Schoology about how to create different types of materials. Specifically, I'm going to talk about creating a shortcut quicks link type material that is here so that when you click on it, it'll automatically take you within your course to your other folders. To demonstrate this today, I'm going to be in Mrs. Gaines' second grade elite class. However, I will show you can copy these materials into other courses if you want to do that, but it will change based on what you link them to, which we'll talk about in a couple of moments. So you'll see I already added folders, which we talked about how to do in the training for Schoology that we did before. So once you already have these folders, sometimes it's more easy for students to navigate with a visual than it is for them to find the folder and click it. So I have a keyboard here, some binary code, and these characters that are part of digital citizenship lessons the students will be completing. So those just link to these first three folders. To make them link, I first had to create this resource. So you would go to Add Materials, and you would want to add a page, is what I clicked. When you click Add Page, it's going to pull up a interface that looks a lot like Microsoft Word or any other Word document editor. And this is where you're going to do the majority of your work. However, I'm not going to show you from scratch. I'm going to go here and edit the one I've already created. So you'll see I gave the page title Quick Links. You can call it whatever you want. Buttons, some people have called it. Then you're going to type in whatever you want here. I just typed it in, centered it, and now the more tricky part is adding a picture. So you're going to need a picture. You can get this multiple of ways. It's going to need to be saved onto your computer for you to embed it into this document. So once you have a picture in mind, you can go to Google Images. You can search whatever you're looking for, right-click the picture and say Save As. Then it will save to the Downloads folder on your computer, unless you save it into another folder. Once you've done that, you're going to go back into here in Schoology. You're going to click on Insert Content, and you're going to choose Image and Media. It's going to give you the option then to choose from your computer. You can go from the web straight through here, and you can actually link to a website. I don't recommend doing that, though, because then it could not load when the students see it and not have an image there. So you're going to upload media, you say attach file, you find the file wherever it may be on your computer. Like I said, if you just saved it, you're going to want to go over to the folder that is called Downloads, which should be over here on the left. However, I realize you probably can't see my File Explorer because I'm only recording my web browser. So when you click Attach File, a new window will pop up with File Explorer for your computer, and you'll be able to find the video file. Once you find it, they will have a button that says Attach File, and then you'll have a Submit button appear. Once you click that, the image now will be here. You can click these to scale it, to change the size. You can justify it to align it to the center or the right or left. And you can even insert it into a table if that format looks easier. Now, in order to link it, here's where you will click Save Changes once you have your first image there. In order to link it to these folders, you first have to have the folder created. Right-click, not left-click, but right-click to open a menu of options and choose Copy Link Address. That's going to copy the website after you click this that it will take you to. Now you have to go up and click Edit again. This time, just select your image and go up here to this double-looking paperclip icon that's called Link. You're going to click Link. You'll notice I've already done this step, so there shouldn't be anything in this box for you, but if there is, highlight all of it, right-click or Control-V to paste, and then you're going to want to say Link. However, if there's already something there, you'll say Update, but it will say Link for you. You click Link or Update. Now, once you click Save Changes, and you click on that image, it should take you to that page's folder. Notice it is still within section 200, which is Mrs. Gaines' class for computers. If you have multiple sections of a class, you cannot just copy these. You'll have to relink it to that exact web address that is that folder. The next step then would be to repeat that process for subsequent images you want to add to link to subsequent folders you may have. This isn't necessary. You don't have to do these images, but it's just a way to make it a little more aesthetically pleasing maybe, and maybe easier to navigate for those struggling reader students who might not know what these folders mean, but when they see images of the things they're familiar with, it will help them navigate the site better. Hopefully this helped. One last thing though, if you have multiple courses and you want to share this same button layout, you're going to go here. You're going to click on copy to course, and there you're going to get any other courses you are an admin of and the ability to click here, check it, say you can even choose which folder it goes into if that course has folders, or if you just want it on this main page, you don't select a folder, you click copy, and it will create a version of that in that new section. However, the link that I created within that links to Mrs. Gaines' typing folder. So I would have to go into that course, and now you'll see that quick links is here now. And I'm going to go here, and I need to edit it because now this link will not take me to the correct place. To show that before I edit it, when I click this, you'll notice all of a sudden I'm in Mrs. Gaines' class, section 200, not where I wanted to be. So just be wary when you do copy a source. If it has a link embedded in it, it will still link to the original location. It won't update the link unless you do it yourself. Lastly, let's say you want this back up here at the top. You don't want it under all the folders. You want those at the bottom. You're going to have to do a multi-step process where you notice there's the green lines that appear when you click here. That is where it will add the resource or material you're adding. You can't drag those as I just demonstrated. They're stuck wherever they land. However, what you can do is if you want to move this, you want to get rid of it, move sounds like the right option. When you click that, however, you'll notice the only places you can put it are in two folders. We don't want it in a folder. We want it above them in the list. So what we have to do is say save to resources. Then if you want, you can choose a folder. If you have folders in your resources, you can choose a group. I'm just going to leave it at home. I'm going to leave it named quick links, and I'm going to save a copy of it. Then I'm going to delete it from down here because it's not where I want it. And I'm going to go up. I want it above this folder, or if I wanted it here, I could click here. I want it above here though, so I'm going to click the plus. I'm going to go down to import from resources, and you'll see my quick links that I just made on September 3rd today is there. So if I want that, I click import, import again. And now it is at the top of the page, just as it was before, still linking me to Mrs. Gaines' typing folder. However, now my other folders are down at the bottom. Hopefully this video helped teach you a little bit about how to create a page that then can link to your other folders in Schoology. Thanks for watching, and keep your eyes out for future tutorials.